The games? Oh, let's see. Okay.
Oh wait, they're starting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Well, switching sides to Nathan, I have to support
You
my.
have to.
I helped him prep, so I have to be there for him.
Do we tell them when?
Oh, do you want
Or...
to talk? Do you want to talk or?
No, I mean, I don't care.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Alright, so our number 1 seed, Nate, called out Bones for the first round.
Yep, it's a pretty intense rivalry. We're friends outside this, but I think he's trying to take out the competition. Take out the competition. Bone reason.
Early on.
Pretty dangerous guy. So I think he's trying to get ahead of him.
He is very dangerous. It is a very it's a very uphill battle though for Nathan. When I was when Sean and I were discussing how Nathan's team is built.
Yep.
But we'll see. That Marowak might be something, but I think when the time comes, that Gastrodon is gonna put some good work. If Nathan falls for things, Gastrodon might be a big factor.
I don't want to spoil it, but Nathan, when we were prepping, he has some pretty good strategies that, if they execute how they should, I don't know if Bones has a response.
Okay.
So game one,
we'll see.
It's going to be interesting seeing how it plays out. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll just say he has some things that I wasn't expecting. Because when I was testing with him, I was like, wait, what's happening? Like this doesn't calc. So we'll see.
This doesn't calc.
Okay. This does not calc. Okay.
Well, I think
we should watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Pretty standard opening from Bones here.
I do enjoy that the tradition of naming Tauros Bulldozer has stayed with us.
Has prevailed. It seems like Trevanthony and Bulldozer are the two that have really, going strong. It just kind of works.
It just works.
It's like I named my Tauros Bulldozer back in season 2, and it's just stuck around.
Sometimes the names are so good they propagate through seasons. Oh goodness. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Speed down's pretty painful for Dracozolt.
Yeah, it's pretty rough there. Ice Wind was pretty strong. I wasn't expecting that switch out. I'm wondering why he did it.
And he resisted the Steel Spike, so...
Yeah, it resists Steel Spike, and then he just doesn't want that Aerodactyl to go to waste, especially with that attack down.
Yeah, with the Intimidate and him having 2 physical attackers out there, he has to do something.
Yeah, but now he's kind of down a turn. He's down attack, down speed. He's kind of...
We'll see how fast he is with Sand Rush, depending on how fast that Tauros is. Because I'm sure the Persian is probably a little faster than the Dracozolt, but yeah, it's just the Sand Rush. We'll just have to see how. It really depends, because you can build Persian pretty bulky and just defensive wall or fast, or just be a really fast mon and just have Quash on there. So we'll see if he goes for the Quash route.
A lot of thinking going on here.
They are in the tank.
Yeah. Do you think he saves that Dynamax for the Aerodactyl later?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot when he was practicing, he used Dynamax a lot, Aerodactyl, just because
Okay. Late in the
it
game.
helped a lot.
Because bringing out a fast, kind of bulky hard hitter late in that game, I mean, that might be the turnaround we see. Oh,
Okay.
ooh,
Nathan is just controlling
yeah.
the
We have
the
Aerodactyl back
attacks.
out, so we'll see what's Chris pull something here. It's not looking great for Bones. Oof.
I think at this point we know that the Persian's got to be scarfed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually Nathan's big devious plot. What's the
Taking a
scarf?
page right out of Terry's book, Scarf Speed
Yeah.
Control.
Ooh, here's that Gastrodon. Hmm. T-Tar is back at full, at least neutral attack. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not over yet, but
Neutral attack with that double defense it's gonna hurt a bit.
yeah. Okay.
Well,
Builders
Still
is out.
managed to power through.
Ooh. Okay.
yeah. Gastrodon was built pretty bulky.
Yeah.
And beware of Gastrodon with his recover.
Oh.
This
Ooh.
isn't looking good for T-Tar, though.
Yeah. That's sad.
No,
Fighting
it's
move's gonna
not.
be rough.
Speed that low in the face of a fighting type.
Hmm.
Yeah, we never thought that he would scarf the Persian because we thought there was just so much utility, but I guess he was trying to just be fast enough for Aerodactyl to get that icy window.
With Scarf Persian's outspeeds everything. The only way he catches up is if he scarfed his own Aerodactyl, but that would just be like insane. Like
Mm-hmm.
so. Ooh, nice. Okay, it ain't over yet. Ooh, but he usually runs follow me on this Togekiss, so
Well, with a rock
T-Tar's not in any
slide,
better position this turn than it was last turn.
yeah.
yeah, it's still sitting.
But if he
That's speed
survives that
control.
hit, I mean,
If anything, it's worse off because it lost the Sandstorm.
That's true.
That's true. That special defense boost is now gone.
And he's looking at 2 special attackers.
Yeah. And there it goes.
Yep. Oop. Not enough.
Not enough.
Well,
It's looking like that's GG's for game 1.
GG's game 1. Good game.
We'll see. We'll see how.
Really see the payoff.
Yeah, we'll see how he adjusts to that.
Yeah.
Nathan did a really good job of just instead of him having some form of trick room or some form of like making him faster with Tailwind, he just went ahead and started just depleting his special or his speed as much as he could. And not only that, his attack, he did a really good job controlling the game.
Yep. He could really run super well. I'm curious if next game, if Bones is going to switch it up and maybe save that Dynamax for later with Aerodactyl. Because if he could have recovered there with some high speed shenanigans, maybe something going to happen. But
Unfortunately, his whole team is fairly weak to ice.
Yeah.
So Icy Wind is not only does it drop speed, but it hits both for probably solid damage.
Right. Okay. Going into game 2 here. What do
I
you
wonder if Nathan's gonna anticipate for the Dracus Reggie Drago, because I feel like if Bones is trying to adjust of being intimidated and being Icy Wind, that he would go ahead and do Reggie Drago with some form of other mon. But we'll see.
Yeah. Are you thinking Nathan keeps the same opening, or do you think he'll change it up?
No, well, that's what I'm saying. That I don't. We'll see if he anticipates that he'll that Sean is changing it up,
All right.
or just keeping the same opening just because it worked so well for him the first game.
Because my thought is with Persian with that icy wind, he can slow it down, and because if you damage Reggie Drago because of what his ability works like, or hit that his special move, he won't do really much damage. So
Yeah, the Persian just
it's rough.
yeah, it's rough with the scarf.
Yeah.
It's really all he needed.
Here we go. Ooh,
Ooh,
interesting.
Seeing a little ice cream action.
I was not expecting this.
well, the Al Cream is gonna hurt Persian pretty well, just for the fact of it being that fairy. And Persian is mostly known for, depending if that's what Nathan has, if he has the fur coat, it won't affect Al Creamy all that much.
I mean, the big thing here is, we know he's at least max speed. So unless he's max speed, max health, I mean, he's probably not very bulky. So
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, if it's
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Icy wind, we saw that coming.
Ooh.
That's rough. Okay.
Interesting.
Back to normal speed.
Back to normal speed, but he still has the problem for next turn.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now he's going for the Gastrodon. I mean, Gastrodon does not care of the speed because he's already slow.
Right.
So
What's Bones
we'll
thinking
see what
here?
he's trying to do here.
Yeah.
Nathan's setting pretty well. He not only got the icy wind off, but he also got the defense boost. Okay.
Okay. Blocked it. Okay. Hmm. Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. So he survives.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Ooh. Not
But it lives.
Ooh, it lives.
That is a
Well,
that
right
is a
here,
tough call
if
to
you didn't
bring out a
protect,
T-Tar.
then the Serpounce dies. But I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what his thinking process was with that,
Okay, so
other
you
than
protect. Makes
okay.
sense. Ooh, you
But
know
he's
what?
just waiting for the sandstorm to kill
Well,
it.
because he can bring out Aerodactyl and
Yeah.
then tailwind it back up once Serpounce is dead, and then
Yeah.
it should be fast enough. So maybe, hey, this is looking kind of bad for DahGuyNate. And then there's still that Draco's ult in the back, which can hit hard on both those mons. So, well,
no, his only mon left is Aerodactyl. But
yeah, he's already shown all 4.
You're right. My bad.
But it's sitting pretty healthy back there.
Yeah, I think it was.
So
it's at 4.6.
Yeah. So
Not bad at all.
it's not sitting too bad, but we'll see. I wonder if he would go for the double protect here, and just
that'd be so risky. But I mean,
it's so risky. But he can't do anything else because Keldeo and Togekiss are just going to be faster than it. So I mean, if he gets value off that, he'd be sitting pretty good. Whatever.
What value does he get off of protecting with Gastrodon?
No, not from Gastrodon. From Tyranitar.
So you said double. You meant twice in a row. Okay.
Yeah.
Secret Sword. Effective.
Yep.
Saw that coming. Okay. Okay.
Fishing for that ancient power boost is not paying off.
Yeah.
It is not.
He's hoping.
He's really hoping for that boost.
We had that Life Orb Aerodactyl back out, so we might be seeing some rock slide shenanigans happening here.
And so how fast can Keldeo go? Okay, so Aerodactyl will probably hit.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, but he can have, follow me. The rock slide hits. Ooh, that hits pretty well.
Oh,
he got the flinch!
And the recover!
No way.
That is sick.
Insane.
What
that's game changing. Oh my god. That might be game.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, listen, that's what it's there for, okay? That 30% matters.
Wow. He got the flinch.
Right when you think it's over? Man. And there we are.
Wow.
That. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god!
Oh, give him a chance!
Absolutely insane.
Holy moly.
Oh, that...
Poor Nate. Oh, man. From the skies to the trenches for this man. Oh, man. What a turnaround for Bone Reason. Actually, fantastic.
Wow.
Going into game 3, this is pretty intense. I mean, he adjusted well. He pivoted, Nate.
He pivoted. He protected. He knew that Aerodactyl, would be.
It seems like the big thing is if you can remove Pershing and then get Aerodactyl out there, like it just kind of works.
He had to sacrifice Tyranitar for the greater good, but he pulled it off.
And then that switch out while he was Dynamax, I wasn't expecting that, but man, that it worked. It worked out.
It worked. I mean,
oof, game 3. I'm nervous. Do you think Nate changes up his opening? He tried the same thing twice. Game 1 worked, game 2 didn't.
I think he will. I think he
might. Yeah.
I think he saw that Bones adjusted to it pretty well, even though it meant sacrificing a heavy hitter. But when you have him on that fast with Rock Slide, it's just detrimental.
Yeah, 30%. Oh,
interesting.
Bones is changing it up. He's probably thinking, I can just get rid of Serpounce early, like nothing else matters. I'm guessing he has Tyranitar and Aerodactyl in the back. That's my. Maybe Tyranitar Draco's ult, but I think Aerodactyl's back.
I don't remember. Does Alcremino follow me?
It does not.
Oh, it does.
It does not. Okay.
That would be interesting. Well, I see when this kind of hits both. So, I guess for the Bulldozer. Do you think he uses
There's a VMAX.
Okay. I mean, we knew that.
There's a Yep.
Speed.
All right. So what is?
Max Weird. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's rough.
Wow.
Oh, Alcremie did some damage. Dang. Oh.
So we're probably looking at Aerodactyl in the back to clean up after he gets rid of the Persian.
I mean, last game he won
exactly
Alcremie, so maybe he'll just clear up that, and then I guess at that point, Sir Pounce is dead here. So maybe. Oh,
How Creamy gets Dynamax.
interesting.
Good switch on Nathan.
Switch to trains up.
Interesting.
Dang, that switch was huge.
The switch was pretty big. I think he anticipates that Aerodactyl in the back and just keeping it as long as he can. Good max guard. Oh, he got the
feels
flinch.
Bad. The flinches are going both ways
spicy
today.
keeping Aerodactyl in the back now, knowing that Persian's still there to cause shenanigans.
I'll be fair.
Well. Only fair. A soul for a soul.
A soul for a soul, that's how it goes.
Interesting. Well, to be fair, we don't know.
It could be something else. It could be transfer.
It could be something else.
Maybe he thought, hey, you know what? I'm getting messed up by Pershing, so I'm not taking it. But that'd be bold.
That would be very bold. What?
Whoa!
Oh, he didn't bring the Aerodactyl at all.
Blades. Oh.
Okay, he got the boost. But no,
it dies immediately.
Not good enough.
Not enough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it on that one. That's well.
I don't think sacrificing T-Tar was the play this time.
I don't think he thought he'd get sacrificed.
I don't think so either.
That's rough.
That poor Gastrodon just itching to get those boosts.
Ooh.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
Quite. Oh,
not quite.
Feels bad. I wonder if that was a roll. Wait, actually, Sandstorm.
Oh,
that's just insulting.
The recover was. Oh, we needed that there. He needed that so bad. Yeah.
Well.
I mean, it's never over till it's over. But if I had to guess, if I had to put
well. He did a good run here.
And there it is.
Sometimes flinches suck for both sides, but this was equally balanced.
Wow, good games. That was good.
Good games.
That was good. They both played really well. They both adapted really well, and that last game they were playing out of their goddamn minds.
Yeah, I think Bones adjusted really well
the
second game. And then the third, I'm interested to see what his thought process was on the switch in for T-Tar and not bringing Aerodactyl, because Aerodactyl seemed like such a ace in the hole for the second game.
I think the issue is that because of Pershing, it kind of negated the whole what it did well, which was go faster. Because when it couldn't, it's
yeah,
Yeah,
I think if Nathan didn't take out Persian, I think it would have been a different game. But he calculated well. Togekiss is a beefy mon.
Yeah. And the thing is, he has so many ways to go fast, but just all of those ways just happen to be a little bit slower than Scarf Pershing. That's kind of where it fell apart, because all of his pivots just didn't really, they just weren't enough. But man, great games. What a great battle of the number 1 and the number 3 seed duking it out. I expected nothing less.
Yeah, it looked pretty grim first game.
I thought, yikes. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was, but then game 2, I mean, he really pulled it back. So, let's see if he wants to hop in here.
Hello?
The man.
Hello. What's up? So, how did you feel about the games? What were your thoughts that you were thrown off about? Give us a little bit of the process of adjusting to game 2.
I did not expect the Persian to outspeed Aerodactyl.
Did you happen to click that he was a Scarf Persian?
No, I was like, why would you scarf a Persian? But here we are.
Here we are.
So yeah, that was my downfall. Was Scarf Icy Wind. So
Yeah, he was just really speed controlling, and then with the Toros, and you were just trying to catch up game one with the T-Tar with the Max Knuckles, but at the same time, he kept, Max stealing, so he was just getting that defense boost anyways. It was a very much of a control game one, but we thought that you adjusted really well game two in
Yeah.
keeping Aerodactyl safe and knowing that I guess you gambled a little bit with the rock slides and you got rewarded.
yeah, it was like there's the only way out is a flinch on this rock slide.
Now,
But
game
then
3, you didn't bring Aerodactyl. We're very curious. What was your thought there?
I was like, I'm not gonna get speed control.
Right.
That's kind of what I have Aerodactyl for.
Makes sense.
And so I'd rather come out the gate with like 2 special attackers, try and combat the
Right.
because I knew he was gonna go for the Regidrago.
Yep.
And I was not expecting to switch in on to Togekiss.
I think we all said that. We were all pretty surprised. Like, dang, that was a really good switch.
Yep.
And then to insult even further the flinches, it just equalized.
It equalized.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put Super Luck just for you. Like, okay.
Yeah, great games. You really brought it back game 2 and game 3. It was rough because it seemed like your team had so many ways to go fast, but once he had mega fast Pershing, it just kind of, it was rough.
Yeah, I mean,
the game 2, I know that switch with Aerodactyl. You had one more turn out, and you switched out, and I was like, oh dang, I wasn't ready for that, and it ended up turning out really well for game 2. You both played super well. It was a blast to watch. Very impressive performances for the 1 and 3 seeds by far.
Yeah, it was a good time. There's another season, but I think you did really well.
Yeah,
the rookie season in the books,
your
a
first
wrap.
season in the league. It took the number 1 seed to take you out.
That's right.
So, the threat is looming for next season. I'm excited to see what you do. This season it was Sandy. Next, maybe Slush Rush, maybe something crazy. Who knows? But I guess we'll see.
We'll see. But regardless, you did really well adjusting.
Yeah, really good.
I think with what you had, and I don't think we ever thought that the Persian would be scarfed. So
that was something pretty off the wall. I know when Nathan told me what he was going to do, I was like, oh, I'm like, that's interesting. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't personally, but
yeah, I was in disbelief game 1. I was like, no way. How is he faster?
It doesn't.
He was never faster in the simulations.
Because when Nathan's like, hey, Robbie, play me. I want to show you something. I'm like, what do you want to show me? And I was like, what's happening? This does not count.
Hello.
Nathan has arrived. The man, the myth, the legend, the one that scarfs the Pershing.
The Persian had been scarfed. It was everything.
It really was. You negated a lot of his speed control, and it worked out pretty well. How'd you feel coming out of game 1, going into game 2, and then ending up losing game 2? How'd that feel?
Sucked.
Yeah.
Coming out of game 1, I felt like I didn't see an answer from his side that could really stop the Persian from taking back all that speed control. And then Tauros just has a great moveset and had a really good counter, both in boosting my stuff, like with the steel, and then also like negating Tauros. And then game 2, just some good flinches. That Yeah, I knew it was going to be tough because I think Togekiss was kind of already like low, and I didn't have. I was worried about not even killing Aerodactyl, and I couldn't use a water move because of Gastrodon. And then I also thought Aerodactyl was going to use a flying move. I was like, all right, well here comes a dual wing beat or something. And I'm like, okay, like please hit Togekiss instead. But obviously he used Rock Slide, which was a really good call because that really strengthened his like win condition.
Yep. And as we know in the league, flinches always happen when you least want them to happen. So it's
Yeah, I mean, game 3, I turned it around and used Serene Grace Togekiss to get a flinch back, so that was nice.
The Pokemon that giveth and then taketh away. It's the way of the world. So coming out of the first round of the tournament, how you feeling? What are you thinking going forward?
Job's not done.
Job not done. Do you think you're gonna take
Job's
it all the
not
season?
done.
Say again?
I said, are you taking all the season? Champion number round 2?
I think the play will speak for itself.
I don't know who said it, but I heard the 2 seeds has your name in his head, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. After today, we'll see if see.
So Sean, if I could ask you a question, I guess game 3. What was? Why Dynamax Chromie? Was it the concern of like trying to get rid of Persian?
Yeah, trying to get rid of Persian quickly.
Okay.
And I knew it wouldn't live one hit. Probably wouldn't live the hit from Tauros. So I was really going like full commit on the trying to kill the Persian. So the switch out was really the beef.
Yeah, I was the switch out. I usually don't even think of switching out. I don't know why. I'm always like nervous about just like getting getting damaged too much. But I felt like I was already faster than both of the Mon you already had out there, so like it's done its job type of a thing. And like maybe later it would need to come back in to deal with Aerodactyl.
Mm-hmm.
So a Chromie had a scarf, right?
Yeah.
What were you running on Regidrago?
That's
Okay. Yeah, in my practice, Regidrago just like destroyed my entire team. I had like no answer for it. I mean, other than Togekiss.
yeah. Yeah, there was just a lot of like from my side. I saw a lot of Mon as like threats to Regidrago. I was like debating not even bringing it.
Okay.
Because I knew that if I didn't go, like I'd probably have to go fairly defensive heavy on him in order to survive a hit. So
Yeah, like about 4:30 today, I started having like, I don't know, maybe a borderline panic attack that like Kuparacho was gonna come. I don't know, and like I felt like, because like I knew my strat was, and usually I like to run multiple different like openings, but this time I just ran the same 4 each time. I was just nervous that like if you stalled out Dynamax, that you could have won, and I think you were close to doing that. I mean, game 2 you did, and game 3 I think you were close.
yeah, that was the plan after I lost speed control. I was like, yes. Now my plan is to hold you up in Dynamax as much as possible. Try and get some reads in. But
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I think both of our reads are really easy. Like, I think it's pretty easy for you to be like, okay, I'm, coming after a Chromie here. But it's one of those things where it's like, I can't not hit into that Mon, or else I lose. So I have to hit it, even though I know like you're pretty much going to be using Protect. It's a weird like I think we both know what's gonna happen, but we have to both like make sure it happens so that both of us don't like lose that turn.
Yeah. Like this is
Which-
the play that will not let me lose right now.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I just the biggest thing was like I felt like all your speed really came from Aerodactyl. So it was like, okay, how do I get faster than Aerodactyl and do that? There were a few things that I thought were very, very unlikely that I think would have like kind of turned the tides. If you would have scarfed Aerodactyl for some reason, and obviously I'm slower there. And then like if you would have scarfed like Dracozolt or something, that would have been an issue. So
Okay, good games, guys. It was awesome to watch, and yeah, that's about it.
thank you.
Looks like the next match I think might be me and Dratheon, but we'll see when he.
You're up next, buddy.
I'm up next. Yay!